Is my body temperature normal when I have flu? When you catch the flu, your body often reacts by raising its temperature, which is known as a fever. This is a normal part of how your body fights off the infection. Fever helps your immune system work more effectively by creating an environment that makes it harder for the virus to survive and multiply. Most people have a normal body temperature around 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius, but this can vary a little from person to person and throughout the day. Generally, a healthy range is between 97.5 and 99.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Your temperature might be a bit lower in the morning and slightly higher in the late afternoon or evening. When you have the flu, a fever is common and usually means your temperature is above 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 37.8 degrees Celsius. Many people with influenza develop a fever between 100 and 102 degrees Fahrenheit, although some can have temperatures as high as 104 degrees Fahrenheit. These fevers often last about 3 to 4 days, but sometimes they can stick around a little longer. It's important to remember that a fever isn't just about the number on the thermometer. How you feel matters too. Along with a higher temperature, you might experience chills, sweating, headaches, muscle aches, fatigue, and loss of appetite. These symptoms are your body's way of fighting the infection. For most healthy adults and older children, a fever up to 102 degrees Fahrenheit is usually not dangerous and can even help your body recover faster. But if your fever climbs above 104 degrees Fahrenheit or stays high for more than a few days, it could be a sign of a more serious problem. In such cases, seeking medical advice is a good idea. Infants, young children, older adults, and people with certain health conditions should be especially cautious. A high or persistent fever in these groups might indicate a more serious issue and warrants prompt consultation with a healthcare professional. Monitoring your temperature and symptoms while you rest, stay hydrated, and use over-the-counter medications like acetaminophen or ibuprofen, if appropriate, can help manage discomfort. Always follow the dosing instructions carefully and talk to a healthcare provider if you have questions or if your symptoms worsen. Remember, a fever is your body's way of responding to the flu. It's a sign that your immune system is working hard. If you're worried about your temperature or how you feel, especially if you belong to a higher risk group, don't hesitate to reach out to a healthcare professional for personalized guidance. Vaccination remains the most effective way to prevent the flu and reduce the risk of complications.